What's up, family? Happy Wednesday. Just want to drop a little information. If they're mean, rude, disrespectful, messy, deceptive with you, they will be to you. Again, if they're mean, messy, deceptive, negative, angry, they lie with you, they'll do it to you. If you sit around and laugh at or say nothing in the presence of people whose energy, whose actions, whose words, whose behavior are less than desirable, are harmful, are hurtful, are hateful, silence equals consent. So those people feel like it's okay. It's okay to do it in your presence. It's okay to do it with you. And even if you say nothing, because you are in their presence and allowed it to go on, you're going to be associated. You're going to be guilty by association. Now, we can't control people, but we can control ourselves. And if a situation is too toxic or too volatile, if you don't like drama, if you don't like negativity, if you don't like mess, remove yourself from the situation. Remove yourself from those conversations. And just like if you see it happening, if you see them this way with other people, it's just a matter of time before your name gets caught up in something. Even if you're not friends with people, I've had it happen where, because I didn't allow, I protect my peace. I didn't allow people to get a certain level of closeness to me. And my name was put to stuff. I can't even explain to you why. I don't even care. But just be mindful of the company you keep and the energy you entertain, the things you allow in your space and just around you, period. Call those things out or just walk away from them. Because, again, if they do it with you, they'll do it to you. People are people. We're human. And humans are flawed. So just be mindful of your space. The other thing is, I know I'm not supposed to be doing a whole lot of ums, but this is just off the dome, so I have to pause in between. But the reality is, to thine own self be true. Be honest with who you are. Respect who you are. Be confident in who you are. What's the word I'm saying? Be at peace with who you are. Love and respect who you are. When people talk about you, like one of my life quotes is, if someone speaks badly of you, live your life so that no one believes them. And I've had it happen. I've even had a situation happen recently. I won't go into it, but someone lied completely on me about my business at that. And if you don't tell the entire story, it's a lie. If you don't put it in proper context, if you tell half the truth, then you're telling a whole lie. If you don't put it all in context about what really happened. But I was a little bothered at first. I really was, because I'm human. And because this is my personal, I can handle my personal all day long, but this was something that could affect my business. But thankfully, I've been a consummate professional about my business, so that the person was kind of like, huh? That doesn't sound right. And when they mentioned it to me, and I gave them the full story, it's like, okay, that makes sense. But also, something that I've said before, I've often heard growing up, to every lie there's a bit of truth. But that's not true. Some people actually make up lies completely out of the air. Whether it's something that, if they're trying to get at you or trying to figure something out or trying to, whatever the case may be. What people don't know, a lot of times when there's an insecurity, there's a brokenness, they will make up. Some people just like attention. They'll be the center of attention through a lie. But stand strong in your convictions. Be true to who you are. And stop entertaining stuff that you don't like. If you don't like negativity, if you don't like drama, if you don't like rude people, if you don't like messy people, if you don't like mean people, stop hanging with them. Stop giving them energy. Stop sitting by silently when these behaviors occur. again, you can't control folk, but you can remove yourself from certain situations. So they'll know that, hey, that's not cool, because otherwise, like I've had situations happen where I had to ask the person, I'm sorry, I apologize, because apparently something about my aura gave you the idea that it was okay to bring garbage to me, and it's not. So I apologize that you thought it was okay. It's shady, but hey, I'll start with me. Maybe I put something in the atmosphere that made you think it's okay. I don't like foolishness. It's all about growth. And people are where they are. I'm where I am. I'm going where I want to go, and I'm happy about it. So call it judgment, call it whatever. I just know what doesn't work for me. Now, I'm not knocking folk who do it. I just know that there's no space for you in my life if you're bringing a whole bunch of unnecessary negative energy. And again, I'm not going to be around it. And if there comes a point where I need to call it out, I will call it out. I have no problem with that. But just be mindful of the company you keep and the energy you put out. And sometimes you need to have checks. You need to, because I can be honest, there are a lot of times that I thought the energy I thought I was putting out was not being received that way. So it's always good to have people in your corner who you absolutely trust, who will tell you the truth, so that in those moments when you can't tell yourself the truth about yourself, someone else can. And you should be open enough and honest enough to receive it without getting an attitude, without trying to brush it away or whatever. People come into your life for many different reasons, and one of them is to help us be better. Iron sharpens iron, and you have to know there are some people who are really striving to be better, and there are some people who are content in the junk that they're in. They start to believe their own lies and the foolishness, and they've told it to themselves so much they can't separate fact from fiction. So when you tell them the truth about who they are, they have all kinds of denials and rebuttals and responses and reasons and excuses. But you have to let all that go. Walk away and just live in your truth, whatever your truth is. And those things that you don't like about yourself, by all means, change them. Other than that, it's about just have a great day, living the absolute best life you can, whatever that means for you. We are all individuals, and you have to figure out what works for you, what brings you joy, what feeds your spirit, what makes your soul feel safe. That's what you go with. That's what you nurture. That's what you work on. That's what you feed. All right? So be mindful of the energy you keep, the company you keep, those things that you're silent about, the things that you allow in your space. Just be mindful of it. All right? Take care, you guys. Love you.